So many of you might know that I am, besides being a big cruiser, I'm also a big fan of Disney. Love going to Disney World, love bringing my grandkids and my children, and just myself. I could spend days and days and days at Disney. But a lot of you have said, hey Don, weren't you planning this big trip in February to Disney with your children and your grandkids? Aren't you doing that anymore? No. I have forgiven a lot of companies, and during the pandemic, prices have had to go up because of supply chain issues and losing businesses. They're trying to recover their money. But here's the thing, as somebody who cruises a lot, what am I seeing right now with cruises? I'm seeing lower prices. They're trying to do as much as they can to get people on board and people sailing again. And so you're getting really good value right now to go on a cruise ship. And then I was looking at my Disney trip. And Disney has done nothing during the pandemic to make me want to go anymore. First of all, they've cut a lot of the experiences there. They fired a lot of their entertainment staff, like the dancers and the harmonic group, the buskers. They just got rid of all the singers and dancers and all this. They stopped the parades. They stopped the fireworks. They did all this. They laid off basically 20,000 some employees. But meanwhile, their executives at Disney all got raises. They stopped their they stopped their pay for about a month. And then they got raises, which more than compensate them for the month they missed. But, that's besides the point. Executives do what executives do. But they laid off all those employees and they cut back services. So you would expect that if they have to cut all those employees and they're cutting services that you used to get when you go to the park, that the prices should drop down a little. Instead, they've gone up. They've gone up substantially. Substantially. Not only have theme park tickets gone up and the hotels gone up, but then they've started changing other things that used to be free. They've now gotten rid of and are now charging you. For instance, you used to have the Magical Express from the airport. You arrive at the airport, you get on the bus, it brings you to your hotel. It's complimentary, it's part of the package. Not anymore. They've stopped that. No more bus service. Oh, you used to park at the resort? And if you were staying at a hotel that's charging you like $800 a night to stay at the hotel, well, you could park for free. Yeah, well, that's gone now too. You gotta pay for parking, even if you're paying it doesn't matter if you're paying $800 a night. It doesn't matter. They're gonna charge you for that as well. And then, two other things that really struck a chord with me as just how much Disney has changed. In my mind, Disney used to be all about the experience. And this is nothing against Disney staff. The workers, the people putting on the performances, the attendants, all those people are doing their best. They're trying to be the best magical experience you can have. This is on Disney executives and Disney-run corporation right now. And that, plain and simple, is like they just introduced this new thing called the Disney Genie. And it's going to help you, everybody. It's going to, if you're on your way to this ride, well, this ride over here has a smaller line, so maybe head over there. Yeah, but I didn't want to do Peter Pan. I want to go on the Rise of the Resistance. Why are you sending me to Peter Pan? Or whatever. I know they're different parks. I know, just examples. But this used to basically the same thing, Genie. You sign up, you pay for it, and then you can choose rides and get the fast line. You don't have to stand in the standby line. It's a faster experience if you can get in. People are having hard times getting in. You have to get in only on the day of the park that you're there, so you can't organize this in advance. It's first come, first serve, so you better be up at 5 o'clock in the morning and start on your app to see what rides you can get on. Don't you love that on your vacation? Sitting there hitting refresh, refresh, refresh on your app every day just so you can get on a ride at Disney World and don't disappoint your kids? Don't you love that idea? But hey, just to top it off, you know how it used to be free? Well, we're going to charge you every day per person. Isn't that a good idea as well? Isn't that a good idea? I think that's a fantastic idea. So now I'm paying to get from the airport to the hotel. I'm paying $800 a night at the hotel. I'm paying to park my car at your hotel for the privilege of being able to go to your park, of which I'm paying the tickets to get into the resort. Then if I want to actually go on anything in your resort, I have to pay this Genie fee to go on and get to just have a chance to get in line to get into the rides. What else? Oh yes, by the way, the most popular rides at each of the 4 resorts, yeah, they're not included in the Genie thing that you're paying for, but you can pay extra. You can give them some more money per person, and you can go to the front of the line. So not only are you paying to try and get on the ride, you got to pay extra to get on other rides that you're already paying for, to get in for the tickets that you're already paying for, to get into the park from the hotel you're already paying for, to stay there. And by the way, the price has all gone up. Every single price. They have not once given a single break to anybody going to Walt Disney World. And when all I see is Bob Paycheck, the CEO of Disney, constantly out there looking to suck the dollar everywhere, never talking about the experience you're going to get, never talking about the joys of bringing your young 3-year-old and seeing them light up when they see Anna and Elsa from Frozen. The joy you get seeing Pluto, Donald Duck, and Mickey Mouse, and just having a blast. They never talk about that experience anymore. It's all about, hey, if you pay us this, you get extra special stuff. But that extra special stuff 4 years ago used to be included. Until he came along. And that's why Bob Paycheck from Disney is not getting any of my money. Unfortunately, it's now, and I know this is going to upset some Disney fans out there, but this is not Walt's Disney anymore. This is a vacuum-sucking money pit. That it's not about the experience. It's not about the joy. It's not about anything to do with the customer anymore. It's 100% about how much money they can suck from your wallet on any given second. And don't worry, they're still thinking up more ways to pull that money out of your wallet. Just look at the brand new Star Wars Hotel that they're doing. A 2-day adventure for a family of 4 is going to cost you $6,000. 2 days. $6,000. What are the highlights of that? Well, you get to sit in a restaurant and listen to a singer. Oh, and don't worry. You can also play this card game that they've designed that's a Star Wars card game. Really, really fun and interactive. Then they're going to shove you on some kind of shuttle, and they're going to bring you to Walt Disney World, which is already there. And you can go to the Star Wars area. And then you go back and have dinner, go to sleep, and get out. Get out the next day. $6,000. Don't worry, there's going to be some surprise interactions going on for $6,000. Luke Skywalker better land on an X-Wing, get out with Yoda, or even better, Baby Yoda, and sign autographs. But none of that's scheduled because they've all cut back. Everything's cut back. Unfortunately, as much as I love Disney, I think I love the thought of Disney and not what Disney actually is.